All right. All right. I was trying to see if somebody was going to jump in on there. All right. Give us just a second. Oh, okay. Looks like we got some people jumping in. All right. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? So, we are actually doing something a little different tonight. Well, I'm your host, Sarah Rosina, and we have my lovely co-host, Sean Blackshear. Wave, Sean,
Hello,
wave.
hello.
And then we actually have a special guest tonight. Her name is Stephanie Nevels or whatnot. And so we're going to have a little moment, in a few minutes where she'll introduce herself. Okay. So I'll just put the flyer up there so you can kind of see we go live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on YouTube as well as on this Facebook page. Okay, let me get out of there. All right. So we are actually, let me pull it up here. We are going to be talking about the Netflix, I can't talk already. Netflix film, Jingle Jangle. Yes. And I'm excited about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Overly excited.
it's just a few days ago it came out. What?
It was. And as
Yeah.
soon as we saw it, my wife said, watch it. So we sat down and watched it. It was
Oh,
fantastic and phenomenal.
okay.
It was great. So before we get into all the phenomenalness, so Miss Stephanie, how you been? I ain't seen you since what, Lowe's?
No, yeah, we were in Lowe's.
Ran each other at Lowe's.
So don't we? What,
I know, right? And before that, it was junior high school.
Yeah.
So tell us, tell the people about you.
Okay. I don't know. I'll just give you a brief synopsis of me.
All right.
I'm Stephanie Nevels. I am currently, if you want to know my job, I work for Department of Corrections. I'm in substance abuse. A new member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
Said the whole name.
Yeah.
All right.
Kids just living life, hanging out, doing what we do best, try to stay alive and COVID.
All right, that's right.
Okay.
I love it. Awesome. So are you into any other things outside of the work, or are you?
Just Delta got me busy right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, my best friend used to do open mic at Jazzy 159 under She Speaks. It was called Stimulation Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm getting my fitness on,
Okay.
working out because I got to lose these pounds. Because if COVID don't get me to work in.
I'll use a good workout. I'd be going myself. I just got back in last week trying to get a little workout in.
There you go. And I looked at the gym. So tell us.
14, 15, what they called it.
So what are you doing in the COVID world to lose weight? You got anything special?
My best friend, Daria Goodwin, she is a personal trainer. That is her day job, evening job, afternoon job, and she's also a professional bodybuilder. So I've been out working out with her and lost 10 pounds so far. So I'm good. She got a home gym or whatever it's called, Fit My Life Fitness, and she'll come to you or you can come to her.
Hold on, you
awesome.
cheating. You cheating. Your best friend is a bodybuilder and a personal trainer?
Yes, she is.
Man, come on. You just got it all wrapped in one. That's awesome. Go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So thanks for that lovely introduction, Ms. Nibbles. And so we're going to move on in. So once again, we're talking about Jingle Jangle, a Christmas journey. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say, I absolutely loved it. We meant to tell you, Stephanie, we do this thing at the end of the show. It's called the GTS score.
Okay.
And so it's on a ratio of 1 to 10. So it stands for gotta see it. So, we're going to ask you, Rashad tried to throw it out there early, but we're going to wait a little bit and ask you if you can cite, maybe a few reasons why you gave it that score. That would be awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So first thing we're going to do is talk about the director, right?
Yes. So usually I have this honor, but soon as we said director of the movie, Stephanie kind of lit up like a Christmas tree. So Stephanie, I'm gonna let you talk about Mr. Talbot. So it sounds like you're a fan.
So yes, I am. So if most of you who don't know him, he is a screenwriter, playwright, or whatever, and he has he's kind of like the Tyler Perry, but not on the level of Tyler Perry, but he could be or is there now. Like one of his plays that I really love is called Fabric of a Man. And like, to me, the acting, from the song to the acting to the set, everything is always on point when I'm watching a David E. Talbot play. So when I found out that he was the director of this movie, I'm like, shut your mouth. All right. I see you got he trying to get into Hollywood. So hey, if Tyler can do it, he can do it too. So I was like, yeah,
that's right.
So we gonna support.
Hey.
I love it.
I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out just a few of his movie titles. Some of the folks might be familiar with. I love that though. I didn't even know he had the play background. So looky there. I love everybody usually brings like a piece. I love it. It's just one big sentence. And so he did First Sunday, 2008, Baggage Claim. I like that movie, Paula Patton, 2013, and Almost Christmas in 2016. Look at there. Wow.
Yeah, he's wonderful. Now this here movie, as I moved to the one of the producers, I got excited, Sarah, because I saw Mike Jackson, and then I was like, no, that wasn't the Moonwalker. It was just Mike. His name was Mike Jackson, not Mike Holt. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so this movie is fantastic, right? So it had the Christmas Miracle, had songs, had wonderful songs, had Forrest Whitaker dancing. Had
singing.
It had singing, right? It had Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable had to be in there.
Right.
Answer.
Definitely. I agree.
One of the age-old questions for me on the producer side: where has John Legend been? And I be John Brown. He was one of the producers of the show.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
Yes,
he was. His fingerprints was all over. You said what?
I did see that in the end credits.
Yeah. He was in the show. I mean, and you could tell some of the verses and everything else. It was just, I don't know. There's enough good things to say about this movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, as we do, we talked about that director. Let's not forget these actors.
That course.
So I'm not sure what you got going on over there, but and thank you all for joining in. I see you commenting in the comments. I see my god sis out there, Christy, hello, and your lovely wife Sean. I see Stephanie out there.
There you go.
So hello, thanks for joining. Yes. So Forrest Whitaker.
Oh.
Okay. So this man here. Oh my gosh, I remember being, a kid watching him. Like, he's been in the game a very long time. He's done a lot of things. I got a few titles I'm gonna throw at you, but there's so much work that he's done. He's just a phenomenal actor. I think he's an Oscar winner too.
Yes.
I think he won an Oscar for The Last King of Scotland in 2006. Yes. I'm pretty sure that was okay. See, I love y'all. Y'all movie people. Y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna do a throwback. He was in Jason's Lyric in '94.
He was. That's right.
Jada Pickett and
minus the
she found herself in an entanglement. Did you?
That's right.
I can help myself. Sorry. And then let's see, The Great Debaters, 2007. Lee Daniels, The Butler. Y'all remember The Butler movie? 2013.
Oh, yeah.
Was great. Who can forget Black Panther? Love Black Panther.
Yes.
Yep.
God bless Chadwick. May he rest in peace. And Black Nativity. Now, I didn't see that movie in 2013. Wasn't that like a musical type movie there too?
It was.
I didn't see that one either.
Jennifer Hudson was in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Right. You got to watch it. Jennifer Hudson was in it. I mean, so she had to, blow something, right? With the voice.
Might just
I see roll.
Awesome. Okay, anybody got anything else from Forrest? Y'all want to throw in?
I don't have anything else from Forrest, but I'll wait till we get into the movie because it was just one part. Oh. He just stole a scene for me.
Oh my god!
But
I know this movie was so exhilarating.
It was.
Okay, so it's a few top actors in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You got Keegan-Michael Key, which
love him.
Everybody knows him from Key and Peele. I mean, come on.
Right.
It was, It was hilarious.
Now, you know I'm a little older than you, so I know I'm from Mad TV.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, there you go.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep, back in the day.
Keanu. He was in Keanu.
Thank
You know, it's awesome. Let's Be Cops. I loved Let's Be Cops though.
Uh-huh.
It was hilarious. Damon Wayans Jr. was in there. It was hilarious. Okay. And then we got Anika Noni Rose. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I'm most familiar with her from Dreamgirls. Like immediately she started singing. I was like, oh yes, that's her voice. Yes.
I've been rocking with Anika since Princess and the Frog. So
yes, Princess and the Frog.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
Princess Tiana. Yes, the first African American princess, and for Disney. Speaking of which, this definitely could have been. Me and Sean were saying that this definitely could have been a Disney production.
Oh,
this
film.
it
easy.
Whole vibe.
Yeah, easy. I don't know how they let this slip through their
Okay,
fingers.
and of course Felicia Rashad.
You said who?
Felicia Rashad.
Oh, you
Yes.
got to love the Claire Huxtable. You got to love it. That's right.
Yes, Huxtable.
Bow down.
What can this woman do?
I know, right? So, you know, and then she was the mom in Creed 1 and 2 here most recently. I love the Creed movies with Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Yes, some of her later work. Now, of course, I definitely got to bring out this actor, Ricky Martin. Yes. So let's talk about Ricky.
I know. I was sitting listening. I'm like, why does his voice sound so familiar? And I want to shake my bonbon. What's happening right now?
It was unexpected. Good job. He did a really good job.
I'm trying not to move too far ahead, but I just couldn't. Just his role as that doll, and every move that he made was like Spaniard. Like, I mean, everything that he did, he used his arms. I'll say, really.
All right.
Oh my God.
It was fantastic. It really
but
was.
I love Ricky Martin. So I'm gonna take us back. I'm gonna show my age a little bit, Sean. So Ricky Martin actually started out as a singer, because he was in All My Children soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back in the 80s, I think. Then he was in a singing group called Menudo in 1977. Taking us back.
Oh wow.
And one of the first Americanized songs that he did was back in '99, "Living La Vida Loca."
That's right.
So I like Ricky Martin, and so he popped up on Glee. I remember him popping up on a Glee episode back in 2012. It was kind of cute.
Oh, so, Sarah, look, Sarah, look like you blessed Minister Christie. She was like, "Oh, it's the voice."
Oh. See in the comments saying something. Look. Yes. He has a great voice. So yeah, he's definitely a talented singer, and he's a great talent. I like Ricky Martin.
He was. He really is.
Yes. And
fantastic.
Then finally, before we move right on into the movie, you got to talk about Madeline Mills. Okay, she was the star of the show, the young actress, and this was her first movie. This was her first movie.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because when they get that first, they put introducing, and then I looked, looked her up, and this was her first project. So I love it. I love it. I don't know if she's been on Broadway or anything, but this was her first motion picture anyway.
She needs to be. She was good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was really good.
She was.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on. Okay.
Move on to
So let's
movie.
What's going
kicks
on?
off.
Yeah.
You said what?
You're excited. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm
you're
about
excited.
to watch it again.
Go ahead.
I'm about to watch it again.
I know, right? I started it when I was getting ready to get online. I was like, "Ooh, let me
I've seen it twice already. I've seen it twice.
Oh, have you?
Have you really?
Okay.
See, we can hang out, Stephanie. That's what we talking about.
Right. Exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you start off in the movie, and they go into Mr. Jangle's shop, right? And I was just looking like these people, some talented actors that look like this movie. A song has got to break out. And bada bing, bada boom, boom. Big musical number.
So, Sean, before you go into that, what was the name of the shop?
Didn't I just say Jangle's Magic something? I don't know. They were singing.
Things.
Details.
cute. I love that jangles and things. Mr. Bojangles. That's what made me think of. I love it. I love the black culture of the movie. I really do.
Yeah.
What was his first name? Jeronicus?
Jeronicus.
Veronicus. Not Jerry. Not calling
Jerry. Not Jerry. That's right.
Jeronicus.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
I loved it though. He had a great name.
He did.
Okay,
he
so
really
you said
did.
at the beginning.
Yep. So you go through and it's a real good setup, showing Jeronicus and his family and how everything's set up, and you can just get that he's on the cusp of something great. And and of course here comes Scrooge, right? When they create the little Ricky Martin doll who wants to be the only one. Yeah. How the doll convince him to do something wrong? That's what I was tripping off with.
Shine, I love you, buddy.
What?
But hold on there. You're taking me too fast. Okay, hold on 1 second. We can't start there without starting with Felicia Rashad in the beginning with the story. I want to bring that out. Well,
She didn't sing.
There wasn't any singing. So, so it kind of starts off, you see a little girl looking at a fireplace and you see like dancing fire going on. I'm like, okay, it's magical. What is this? And then another boy comes in. We thinking, this is probably his brother, right? Her brother, right? And so she's staring in the fireplace and seeing something magical. And he comes in like, ain't nothing there. Like he couldn't see anything, right? And so I think she gets a little sad, like, dang, I'm the only one that can see this. So then grandma comes in, which is Felicia Rashad's character. And the little boy, I think he was like, hey grandma, can you read us what's that Christmas movie, A Christmas Story, or what is it? Yeah, you didn't see it twice. She didn't see it twice. You probably know better than us. But anyway, and then she kind of takes a look. It's, the little nuances that you missed the first time. And so I was rewatching it the second time. But she kind of looks at her granddaughter like, She looks at her. She looks at him. She's like, okay. So she's starting to see, right? So because of that, she was like, you know what? I think it's time you guys listen to this story here. And I thought that was great. I was like, yeah, grandma, like, okay, you're coming of age. So now I can introduce you to your family bloodline.
That's right.
Yes, your family heritage. Yes.
With music.
You set it up.
Yes. So I love that. And then, opened the book. Oh man, the special effects, it was so freaking amazing. Like the way she opened the book and, glitter just flew off, and it was freaking dope. So yeah, I had to throw that in there. So I was like, they got to know it's a storytelling going on.
That's right.
Just brag.
Yes, story dancing.
Give Felicia her props.
What'd you say, Steph?
I say give Felicia her props.
That's right. You're right. She monologued well. You're right. I'm sorry. I won't hold her to not singing. That's right. You're right. All right. So we go, and then what was it? Gus? What was his name?
Oh God! Look. See, this is why I try to stick with actors' names. Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, well, Keegan, right.
Look,
he goes and takes the doll. And,
the younger version.
Yeah. Takes the doll, and then everybody changes. Now, this is the first tearjerker of the movie for me, because I'm like, the doll is gone, and the doll at that point was my favorite character. That doll was freaking awesome. His first line was like, "No, it's a pleasure to meet me."
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna steal that line. That was awesome. So I think when my whole family went down though is when the mama gone.
Yeah.
When the mama. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. No. I wasn't either. Came out of nowhere. Oh, Sarah, you look like you're about to cry now. It was a bit sad. That was a bit sad. Yep, bit sad. So, Stephanie, where we go from there?
Well, from there we go. Well, he had some issues with his daughter because Mama died. He lost his toy factory, and Gus and his apprentice and took everything. So now he's telling his daughter, "I can't do this. You got to go." So that was the sad part of the movie.
So I thought, it's interesting. I'm glad you brought that point out, how he stole his own apprentice, stole from him. So I was realizing, I don't want to jump too ahead, but it was something that Forrest Whitaker's younger version was about to give to his apprentice. If he would have just waited, he would have got what he needed. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was interesting how his apprentice Ricky Martin was able to talk him into doing all that. I was like, he's a doll. But then it made me think, how you would watch those old cartoons back in the day, and you would have like a devil on this shoulder and an angel on this shoulder. For real, like it was really literally like his inner me, like that evil part that be trying to, come on, you want to steal. Come
That's
on,
right.
You want to take.
Right.
No. It was borrow indefinitely.
That's exactly what they were borrowing.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
I mean, he didn't talk the man into stealing his whole invention book. It just broke him. He broke his spirit. It really did. I was like, oh my gosh. And then when his wife died, that was just like,
It was over.
The trifecta is you look at life and we can
right.
then
let the baby go and everything.
Believing in things that you've already believed in your entire life, and
Yep. Been there, done that. Right. Yep. So
because before he took, stole from him, that store was booming. Like it was the biggest thing in town. People were just in awe and amazement. Ooh, just all that the magicalness and the toys and everything. We're gonna use magic, and so you were going from the point where his wife died, right? And then the daughter, there was an estrangement that developed with their relationship because he was just broken, pretty much. Probably some depression set in. You know how that goes.
One of my favorite characters was I can't think her name, but she loved her some Geronicus and some Jerry.
Oh, Miss Johnson? What's her name?
The first FedEx woman.
Oh my God. She was awesome.
Oh, she was awesome.
She was awesome. I loved her.
Absolutely loved her. And then the little quips that Forrest Whitaker was throwing out while she was dancing and singing that, right. He was like, wait, you got backup dancers?
Oh my God.
Where did you know she come from?
She was on it, boy. She was after him.
Lord.
I love it.
Y'all don't worry about me. I'm just sharing here. I've seen we have some new people jumping in. I'm just trying to, keep the flow going. We are talking about Jingle Jangle, the Netflix movie, A Christmas Journey. Just wanted to throw that in there. So, we're chatting about just movie critiquing here, critiquing. Can't talk tonight, movie critiquing.
Right. There's a movie in there. Yep. Okay. All right. So go ahead, Steffi. What were you saying? We were going?
No, I was just saying I can't think of her character's name in the movie, but she was amazing. Her voice was amazing.
Yes.
It
was Journey, right? It was Felicia Rashad, basically younger self, when we came to find out. Yeah, Journey. Because her mom's name was Jessica. All these J's. Look at it, Geronicus. Is it Geronicus? Geronicus.
It was Jerry.
Is that what she kept calling him? Because he was like, okay. He was like, that is not my name.
No, one of the funniest lines of the movie was later on when she was in the truck and he said, my name is Geronicus. She said, well, in this truck, your name is Jerry. I said, oh.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah. So awesome. You already kind of touched on John Legend, doing the music. Music was awesome. I love the score. I got to bring out the score. I love movie scores. It was great scoring to the film. I love the musical numbers. Oh my gosh. What was crazy is, I don't know, maybe if I didn't watch the trailer, I kept seeing it pop up on my Netflix. And then I kept seeing people talking about it on my Facebook, and I'm like, okay, what's this movie? And I was like, oh, so all black cast, I'll be jumping for them opportunities. I'm like, yes. Especially something like this, it was like a holiday type thing. And I was like, okay, let me check this out. But I really didn't know it was going to be a musical. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm just want to say, I love musicals. And
now,
I got it. Yes, go ahead.
now, did you see in the all black cast? They had some. They had little white girls in the front. She was getting. I was like, oh, go ahead there, little Karen. I can see she was getting it.
Yeah, the scene with the snowball fight. Yes,
oh
and they
my
went into
God.
like, cause I heard the little drums in the background. I was like, hey, is that a little African beat going? Okay, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, they be, you know, like, yes.
Right.
And then they had the Caucasian girl, and then they had the Caucasian boy on the other side. I was like, that's what we talking.
Yeah. Now in that scene, did you see Forrest Whitaker start to get down?
I sure did. He was right.
Oh.
Look, like you know,
he had that left side going. He couldn't get the right, but he had the left side going. He was ready. He was absolutely ready. But that scene was great because it was like you saw them both using their inventor skills, creating these snowballs and curveballs, and it was wonderful. It was a fantastic scene.
Yes. So with you bringing that up, so you know, oh Lord, I'm gonna say his name wrong all night. So I'm gonna say Forrest Whitaker. So Forrest Whitaker's character, you know, he had come to that place. He was depressed. You know, his poor little shop, it became a pawn shop. He just wasn't inventing it. And so his granddaughter, Journey, had heard about him through her mom or whatnot. And she wrote a letter to herself from him, basically saying, you know, I need you to come see me or whatnot. So she kind of lied to her mom and lied to her granddad because she wanted to meet him because she had that inventor in her. She had that gift. Right. So, you know, I think she, you know, wanted to meet granddad. She can get that stirred up some more. You know, what can we do granddad? You know what I'm saying? And then maybe help reignite his fire so he can get it again, you know. So I thought that was awesome. You know, she came in kissing on him and stuff. And he was like, what? Like,
he's like, hold on, where they do that at?
I wish I could remember that line that he said. It was hilarious when she left the room and something about not hurrying back. If one of y'all remember, it was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was the king of quips in that movie.
He was.
That was all. It's gonna come before we over, but so the guy that stole the doll, he didn't got his own little empire now. He didn't use all the inventions in the book. And his musical number was my second favorite.
Yes, it was great.
And the way he was belting out things, I'm like, oh yeah, John Legend's hand was all over that.
All over.
It was all over that. And you know, when you YouTube it, if you YouTube the show, Usher was in there, was performing some of the I know.
Yeah. That's the closing song was Usher.
Yeah.
Yes.
H-E-R. It was Usher.
Oh,
everybody. Okay. Well, what you talking about Keegan's singing number actually made me think of The Wiz. Because they had all that green going on. I was like, okay, whoever watched this might have been a little inspired by The Wiz, which I can appreciate.
Just a little bit.
I can definitely appreciate that. Their costumes are awesome too. Yeah.
I wonder who the costume designer was. I didn't even look at
it. That the whole set was I mean, it was, I don't know. It took you to the 19th century. It was awesome. The whole production was awesome. It was great.
You know what though? Even with you saying that, John, with it being like the 19th century, one thing I can appreciate about that is, you know, we're watching from that, you know, perspective, but like all you felt was like joy and like happiness and love. Like I didn't feel like, because you know, it was, you know, definitely dominant in African American actors. Also, you know, it was a few races going on in the film. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you had the Caucasians in there.
Oh, yeah.
Hispanics and all that, which I love. But you didn't feel like, you know, for that time frame, like it felt like people liked each other. I'm just saying.
Right.
Or slave, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that at all, which I absolutely loved I was like, yes, this is what we do. And I really loved how they showcased us in such a great light as far as our culture. Like, yeah, man, we can invent, because, everybody always say, which is true, there's a lot of things that we as a culture have invented that's been kind of brushed under the rug. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just love it. Like, we can be intelligent. We can be, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like Black Panther. Like, we can be kings and queens, you know what I'm saying, in Hollywood. So I just love that part of it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
brought that out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So what where the when the little girl came in, and her big number was, I mean, the whole time she was singing on the roof, I'm like, oh Lord, catch the baby.
You're such a dad.
I am. I really am. But she was getting it. She was getting it though.
Wasn't thinking about that at all. That's hilarious. I love her song though. It was Impossible or something like that.
Yeah,
The song.
yeah. So Stephanie, what was your favorite number in the movie?
I loved her number.
Yeah.
Before we go, the little boy, what's his name?
Yes.
He was
Edison.
Oh, Urkel.
Yeah, right.
I just kept thinking Urkel when I saw him.
Me too.
Yeah. What were you gonna say about him?
No, I just loved him. He also had some funny little quips in there also, especially when he thought she was a ghost and the little machine came to life. He was out.
He was. And he ratted her out quick.
Real quick.
He did. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, guys. When I saw him and whatnot, it didn't go that way. But I thought maybe later on we were gonna find out that maybe him and Journey had like got married or something. I don't know. I just because they were kids. I thought.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Nah. Felicia's a loner. Nah.
Now, hold on now. I saw Stephanie kind of nod a little bit. She was not. Oh, look how they put you in there with me. But you did bring up that the robot thing. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw that robot, he was the cutest little robot. I thought of Johnny number 5. Not gonna say
I did
too. Yeah.
Short circuit.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
But how about I really want one though?
Yes. No, really, everyone should have one. And it can fly. Yeah, it can fly. Yeah.
Right. Should be the toy for Christmas.
Yes. I love it.
No better stress release after work than to get up and fly around the living room. I would buy it. I really would.
Definitely. I thought that was awesome too, that they were able to fly with it. See, it was all about believing, which I just learned. It's all about believing. That's what had to happen with Forrest. He had to get his belief back, and his granddaughter helped him with that. I just loved it. I was telling a friend of mine, I was like when they were drawing the
equation.
Equations.
Nope, there you go. you froze on us for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Welcome back.
And equations, he said, hold on.
When they were drawing the equations, it made me think of Dr. Strange.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, I like it. You talking about with the little wind, the thingies. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I got you. Now, Stephanie, Sarah stumped me with this one, and our viewers out there on Facebook. Who created Robo 3000? Who was the inventor of Robo 3000?
Buddy 3000.
Buddy, sorry.
3000?
Yeah.
Jessica.
Who?
Jessica.
How did you see it?
She knows. She's seen it twice though.
I caught it the first time because her daughter picks up the book and it's her. It's because she's like, oh, Jessica, this is my mom, and it's in there because she was trying to show her dad, when she was little, but you know, he was on his own thing and tripping. So, you know, she let him.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
There goes
Well,
that attention to detail thing again.
This was
Right. Wow. Well, good job, Steph. You caught it the first time. I didn't.
right. I had to read about it on Wikipedia.
That's right. So
Okay.
so we
I was
so
like,
we, go ahead. What you saying, sir?
well, what I was going to say is, see, even with that invention, I loved how all of them came together because the robot was Jessica's, but then the thing that gave it its power came from Forrest Whitaker. Not even going to try his name again. And then
Jared
was able to put the final touches to it. So it was like a family event. I loved it.
Right. It was.
Yes.
Then you had your Peter. Then you had your Peter Pan moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, in order to fly, you just have to believe.
Yes. Oh my God.
Absolutely loved it. So your guy was he was out of inventions, and now he needed some new inventions.
Yes.
And he then went and stole the robot from the guy. I mean, ain't you done enough to the man?
I'm saying that's what I said. I said ain't you low enough.
Last, like he about to lose his shop.
Oh.
They come to get it. They say you got by Christmas, make this down payment.
When is enough?
Right.
That's right.
White people though, once they start stealing, they just got to keep doing it. He wouldn't even do it on his own. Stuff. So what's gonna happen? He died.
Sarah,
it's like he was on 2020.
Sarah, I got to correct you. He was borrowing indefinitely.
Was that thief?
That's right. Absolutely loved it.
Check every month.
Yeah, right. So he go and he done bought the robot, and the grandbaby ain't having it. So she didn't went and took the boy. I didn't forgot it. I'm gonna keep calling him Urkel. But so she didn't went and took Urkel, and they didn't went up and infiltrated the lair, and they didn't found the robot. Yeah, they went and found it. See, I got big words now. I didn't went and read the dictionary before we started the thing. But she went. They went and found the robot, and you know, of course, you know, finding it, saving it. They got to set the place on fire. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Set it on fire. But you know what? It served him right, though. It served him right because you know, it wasn't even intentional. But it just, you know, you reap what you sow.
You do.
He sat high for a minute, but you know, in the end, I think, you know, the family prospered, you know, once they, you know, reconciled. We're gonna use that word, Sean, reconciled.
There you go. I looked it up later.
Big word. We're gonna throw that out tonight. But, oh man. And then it once again, he let the Hispanic toy talk him into stealing. I'm like, you know what? But all of this was because that Mexican doll wanted to be used, and he. I was like, would you look at that? That was what it was all about. Because he, you know, of course, was gonna produce a whole bunch of them, and he was like, "No, I'm original. No one should be like me." You know.
And little did we know it was Ricky Martin, so nobody should be like him. That was freaking awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. So we go, and then so they get trapped trying to escape in the biggest fan tube, I don't know what that was, that I've ever seen in my life. And I
don't know what it was.
I don't either, but it was huge, and there was a fan at the end. So Vent, let's go with Vent. The right, it wasn't a big word, so I couldn't think of it. But they go, and Jerry is at the end of the fan, and they like help, and then he gets his power back, and now he's Doctor Strange in it out there, and he didn't figure out the way for them to go up at 38 degrees to get out the fan, and the robot came and helped them. It was It was a
Right, little
death-defying
forward.
action scene. You know, I
Yeah,
always look
yeah.
for the action in the movie, and that was fantastic. There was explosions and slow motion. I was good.
I was like, that was the only action in the movie.
That's it.
It was good though. It was good. It was good. I loved it.
It was. It really was. It was fantastically phenomenal. Nice. Yep. So then we get to our ending, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. We get to our ending, and
Low down.
well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what'd you say? Go ahead, Sarah.
He was low down.
It,
He was low down.
it was. It was. And
Trying to
the
steal
fun.
that Buddy 3000. He was still trying to steal it. Ooh, I loved it though. I loved when Journey came with it though. Ooh, she was smart.
Oh, did she not? Oh my gosh. Yes.
But look, she learned from her granddad.
That's
Yeah.
right.
From his mistakes. She said, we're gonna write this wrong. And she wrote his name in hidden ink. I was like, yes. Now what?
Got him.
She was looking
He's like, I wish you would. I wish you would.
She was. And
I got my
little
receipt
Ricky.
right here.
That's right.
Oh, did you
And
see?
the
Did you see how the doll turned on? Ain't that how people do though?
Just like that.
It wasn't me. No,
Right.
it looks great like that. You know, he was.
I can't believe he would steal.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm finna reprogram you."
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Battery
That's right.
out, and we gonna reprogram you. But I think what I really loved was even after all that, and Key was getting taken away by the police, Keegan Michael. And Forrest Whitaker, he stopped him. He was like, "Look," and he gave him that gift box that he was gonna give to him before he ran off with the doll and his inventions. And he opened that box. Boy, he looked so stupid. Like, dude, if you had just have waited, I was giving you exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I was just like, see, that show Forrest really he was humble. He was the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he wouldn't even know hard feelings really. I mean, yeah, he had a hard time, but I just feel like he wasn't gonna go bitterness or unforgiveness. He was good.
Right.
He was like, he had to show him, like, dude, you messed up big time. You let this doggone doll talk you into this.
Yep.
But he didn't have to talk too much though. He
said we gonna make some more of these after he's been reprogrammed.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I loved it.
Yep.
All right.
It was lovely.
All right. So we'll go ahead and sum it up. So then the very ending, when we go back to the storytelling, we see Felicia Rashad with the grandkids. And then at this point, they could all look in the fire and see it dancing, right? The little brother could see it. So he had come to this place of belief. And so they just came to this place. They were like, oh my gosh, like they didn't really realize what their heritage was. All this time, they were Jingles. So I just loved it. And then they flew off with the what was it, Buddy 3000.
It was wonderful. Great ending. Fantastic ending. Yep. Cool.
We're gonna GTS it up.
There you go. Stephanie,
all right, we'll start with you. Start with Stephanie.
Or me. To me, it's a must see. It's definitely a must see.
There you go.
Gotta see.
There you go. Okay. Nice. Well, I'm gonna give it a 10. It's got to have a 10. There was music. John Legend was behind the scene, Ricky Martin and Claire Huxtable. I mean, where can you go wrong? There was a Huxtable in the movie. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, where can you go wrong? Well, I would definitely give it a got to see it score of a 10 myself. I mean, we had great, fantastic names like Geronicus. We had Gustafsson, Diego. Those names. It was great. We had great chemistry. I think the cast had a great chemistry, and we had Mistletoe. Who can forget Mistletoe?
Yes, we did. Like
Miss Johnston didn't.
So yeah, I definitely would give it a 10.
Love it. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Cool.
All right. Well,
Stephanie, thank you.
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
wow,
Thank
thank
joining
you for
us.
having me, and this was awesome.
Yeah, and hopefully when we're done, if you go put your best friend / bodybuilder / personal trainer info in the in the comments, hopefully we can get her out there to help some of us with this 2020.
Oh, definitely.
Right. Yes.
Love it.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So audience out there, if you we
Uh-oh.
Sarah.
and then you find
Hey,
us.
Sarah, you froze after you said audience.
Oh, dang it.
It's okay. It was good though. I was
It's not
with
my friend tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, hear me now.
you. That's right.
Okay, so What's Your Take Media is our Facebook page if you're on our YouTube right now, and it's also our YouTube, What's Your Take Media. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel, What's Your Take Media. Like I said, we go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. critiquing movies, and we're going to have a TV show coming here real soon because we do critique movies and TV on this podcast. So go ahead and follow us on YouTube. We're going to be producing some more content there. And then we also have an Instagram. You can follow us there at What's Your Take Media. All right, check us out. And actually, next week it is Thanksgiving. So we're actually going to take a holiday break and we'll be back the following week. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So once again, thank everybody for tuning in. And I'm trying to look at these comments here to see if anybody was saying anything. But thank you once again, Stephanie. And everybody have a great night. See you next time.
Yeah, I'll say safe and masked up.